Hello, I'm Simon Whistler, you're watching the Today I Found Out YouTube channel, and in the video today we're looking at why movie advertisement clips are called trailers. The first movie trailers occurred not at the beginning of films as they do today, but rather at the end. They were called trailers because the advertisements would be spliced directly onto the end of the reels, so that the movie advertisements film trailed the actual film. The first known movie trailer to appear in a theatre was in November of 1913. It was made by Niels Granlund, advertising manager of Marcus Loew Theatres in the United States. The trailer was for the musical The Pleasure Seekers, which was shortly to open on Broadway. In the trailer, he included short clips of rehearsals of the musical. This idea caught on and trailers began appearing routinely after films. This was particularly the case with cartoon shorts and serials that would often end in climactic situations where you needed to watch the next episode in the serial or cartoon to see what would happen. Thus, these trailers in particular that advertised the next episode made a lot more sense at the end of the serial or cartoon than at the beginning. However, it didn't take long for movie studios to realize that film advertisements would be a lot more effective if they showed up before the movie instead of after, and by the end of the 1930s, the switch had been made. Despite the industry's sincerest attempts over the last 60 or 70 years to get the name changed from trailers to some form of previews, among industry professionals and English-speaking audiences the world over, trailer is still a very popular term for these advertisements. Although this has begun to change very recently among the general public when referring to trailers shown in theatres, which are now synonymously known as previews. And now for some bonus facts. While the first known trailer to appear in a theatre was that previously mentioned, Lou Harris, an executive at Paramount in the 1960s, states that the first trailer to ever show anywhere was at a New York area amusement park in 1912. One of the concession workers at that park hung up a white sheet and showed the serial The Adventures of Kathleen. At the end of the episode, Kathleen is thrown into a lion's den. The concessions worker then spliced into the reel some film that showed the text, "Does she escape the lion's pit?" This simple text is considered to be the first ever rudimentary attempt at a trailer. Bonus fact 2. The first major trailer company was the National Screen Service. They began making crude film advertisements from transferred film stills without the permission of the film studios. They would then sell these film advertisements to be added onto the endings of films. Rather than sue this company and have them shut down for their innovation, as studios would most certainly do today, the film industry chose to embrace this novel format for trailers and began providing the National Screen Service with film footage they could use in these advertisements. As a result, the National Screen Service secured a virtual monopoly on movie trailers for a time. It wasn't until the late 1920s that studios began commonly making trailers of their own. So I really hope you found that video interesting. If you did, please do give us a thumbs up below and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Also, over there on the right are a couple of other videos you might enjoy if you enjoyed this one, and thank you for watching.